Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew? It's your boy DJ New Kid, your girl
Sierra Nicole.
We back on the channel with another one. Back on the channel with another reaction. Back on the channel with another
Kid and C original.
No.
I know.
You better come with some better energy than that, girl. We ain't here playing no game. We ain't playing no game with you. That'll be on point. Did you spit all in my face? Oh my God. Welcome back to the channel, man. If y'all back or new to the channel, just haven't done so already, go ahead, please tell the people what to do.
Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you're always notified when I upload a new video. Don't do too much.
But yeah, that's right. Also, go ahead and check out the links in the description box down below. You already know where to go. Go ahead, go over there to the main channel. Show us some love, support, peace, and positivity over there as well. You got any recommendations or suggestions what we should do next, make sure y'all spam them up in the comment section down below, or you can hit us up on the socials right up there. You see them, what we call the woo. Go ahead, show us some love and support over there. But today we got real prison escapes caught on camera. They thugging it out. Like, shit, I gotta go. I can't stay in here no more. Alright, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's get it, y'all.
Trying to escape prisons ever since their inception. In most cases, prison breaks fail, but this isn't always the case. Escapes don't only happen in the movies, as they actually happen much more often than you'd like to think in the real world. It's human nature to seek freedom, and it's going to be very clear the lengths some people will take to relish that sweet taste of fresh air. Luckily for us, most fail, but those very few truly committed criminals who are willing to risk it for the biscuit sometimes succeed spectacularly. Ready to meet the guys that escaped and live to tell the tale? Let's get it on. Under the radar. Sometimes you just have to wing it. No pre-planning, thought process, or careful consideration. If you see an opening, you take it. Two inmates were on garage duty outside the high fences of the prison. All it took was a fleeting glance towards each other, a little nod, and they were off. They bolted out of the prison grounds as fast as they could, leaving the supervising guard staring after them in disbelief as he called in.
The fact he just looked like
I ain't about to chase out there. I ain't got time. I ain't got the energy.
That little $16 an hour ain't worth it. Alright, y'all can go. We'll catch you.
Right.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
But just know y'all ain't gonna be on this this garbage duty no more. I was trying to trusty. That's what they call trustees.
Escape on his radio. Once the coast was clear, the pair split up to go their separate ways, every man for himself. They were apprehended a few days later in a nearby barn and apartment complex. How these guys flew under the radar and convinced the guards to let them outside without restraints is anyone's guess.
Trustees.
Right.
Some criminals would move heaven and earth in order to be free from the prison walls. Others would just simply move part of the wall. These two inmates removed a couple of cinder blocks and squeezed through the openings before throwing a blanket over a 25-foot high razor wire fence and fleeing into the woods. The holes in the wall were covered by posters, and they even made dummies out of pillows and blankets in their beds to buy them valuable time.
Wow.
Straight out the movies.
Wow.
Bros.
That is for real.
Straight out the movies. Couldn't make this, like, that's one of them things you would think is made up. And it's like, bro, I cannot believe that's true, bro. Let's go ahead and get back to it.
And they even made dummies out of pillows and blankets in their beds to buy them valuable time. After all that work, they were caught when a local resident saw tracks in the mud at a nearby creek and alerted the authorities. If you're thinking of breaking out of jail, it'd probably be best if you didn't follow in the footsteps of these crooks.
And threw a blanket over the razor wire before running across the roof to a temporary freedom.
Wow.
Think fast, act fast. When at first you don't succeed, try and try again.
Wow.
After a few failed attempts over the course of the day, this jailbird decided to bide his time and wait for his moment. When one presented itself, he had to think fast and act fast. As the police moved away from the patrol car to process his transfer, this guy saw an opening as the garage door was closing. He sprinted out of the tiny opening with the bestest limbo you've ever seen in your life.
Smooth.
As the roller door closed behind him, it took the cops valuable minutes to get outside, and by this stage, he was long gone. He covered so much ground that not even a 2-hour sniffer dog search could find him. He was arrested the next day, and you could say his luck had run out.
Wow.
Very much intended.
Like, why?
That's
Wow.
crazy.
And controlled. When you're not a criminal mastermind, you have to play to your strengths. Being a silver-tongued Casanova has its perks, especially if the guard making eyes at you just happens to be holding the keys to the only barrier between you and freedom. These guys calmly opened the gate and casually strolled out of the jail with no urgency at all, without a care in the world. There aren't many scenarios where a prison guard and an escaped con can live happily ever after.
Damn.
She's seen running her hands through her hair and looking totally stressed out, rethinking her life choices.
Wow.
The following day, she's arrested, and the 3 guys on the run are apprehended 5 days later after it.
They use
So
you.
stupid.
Stick to what you're good at, guys. Breaking hard.
So
Stop
stupid.
breaking out of jail.
A camera in the alley outside captured the men dressed in all white casually walking away.
Van hit and run. If
Wow.
something's too good to be true, it generally is. A group of prisoners were being escorted through the garage on their way back to their cells. One is seen lingering, and soon after walks behind a transport van out of sight, with the guards going ahead and not noticing he's missing. All that's
Wow.
left for him to do is open the door, turn the key that so conveniently
Why
sits
did y'all
in
leave the
ignition,
key in
and
the-
start the van. It's like the stars have aligned,
Wow.
and the universe is almost begging him to take his chances for freedom.
Right.
He floors the van, smashing through the garage door, and is free and clear. Or so he thought. He crashed into some trees nearby and was arrested. Most people steal a car and then get sent to jail, not the other way around.
Right.
That is crazy though.
Handcuffs. Even dumb criminals get lucky breaks eventually. After being arrested at a motel for theft, this woman found her way into a police holding cell. She was left alone with her phone to try to arrange bail money and a life home. She struggles to break free of the cuffs, anchoring her to the wall in between checking text messages.
Now we all know that was
Ah,
just
yeah.
say what it is.
Come on,
If
now.
the tables turn,
Come on.
a phone. Now we all know. You ain't getting no special privileges, bro.
Even though police say the cuffs were on its tightest setting, she was able to wriggle her dainty hands free. She took the keys off a hook on the wall and used them to open an emergency
Why do y'all
exit
have-
to quietly slip out the back door while no one was watching. She was busted an hour later when she returned to the same hotel where she was arrested that morning. Instantly recognized by
Everybody
the staff who worked there.
The staff and all.
But
Why?
Bulldozer Attack. Denmark is famous for Vikings and Lego bricks, but mass prison escapes? Not so much. 25 years ago, a TV film crew received an anonymous tip about a protest outside of a prison in Copenhagen and went there to document the event. What happened next was a bulldozer slamming into the brick wall of the jail and knocking it down, with prisoners running out of the
Wow.
hall like ants fleeing from their nest. They can be seen running down the street,
Wow.
laughing, cheering, celebrating their newfound freedom. The film crew were arrested on suspicion of having prior knowledge of the escape and
Oh, wow.
wow. So I'm just here doing my job, and I get.
But that was
arrested.
the thing, because they had
I think
prior
it-
knowledge, and he.
They ain't have prior on suspicions of prior knowledge. Suspicion.
Okay, well, suspicious.
They ain't have prior knowledge. They just came there, and it was probably set up to be a distraction. To
I
them
don't
getting-
know, but still.
newfound freedom. The film
What they really arrested them for, because they caught everything on footage, and they was embarrassed. Just what it really is.
That's what it is.
who were arrested on suspicion of having prior knowledge of the escape and failing to notify police. 13 inmates escaped in total, some with lengthy jail terms for violent crimes and murder, with only 3 ever being caught.
Wow. Only 3, so you got 10 inmates escaped and never came back.
Detailed instructions.
He's like, yeah.
Prisons are designed to keep inmates in, not to give them easy ways to get out. After all, the key to success is executing a carefully detailed plan. Typically, you would think that installing air vents large enough for a man to squeeze through most of the floor would be a bad idea in a prison, but this was exactly how this trio gained access into the plumbing shafts behind the wall. They used ropes made out of bed sheets and had a getaway van waiting with fresh clothes and a bottle of Jack Daniels for a celebratory drink.
Wow.
It only took 8 minutes for 3 inmates to complete their complex plan. Ironically, using a cell phone to film their escape from their cell. These guys traded 15 minutes of fame for an extra 15 years behind bars.
Wow.
Daring
But it took them 8 minutes to get out. That's fast as hell for 3 inmates. 8 minutes. Golly, bro. Hey, y'all need to put that thoughts behind something else, and y'all won't even be in there, bro. Like, God.
escape. They say that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Arrested at school for fighting, this teenager was left alone in an interrogation room for only 10 seconds before he threw caution to the wind and fearlessly jumped out of a 16-foot-high second-story window. He may just have rubber bones, as he got straight back up after surviving the fall and got out of there as fast as his legs could
With the
carry him.
coach,
The
huh?
cop comes to check on him 14 minutes later. And you
Wow.
can
Why you leave him
say
in there that long?
choice words when he realizes what's happened. The boy was found 3 hours later at his friend's house. We can safely say that when he turns 21, the only bars he will be attending will be made of iron.
Yo. Man.
Wow.
Through the window. The mind is a powerful thing. All you have to do is
This is
believe in yourself
unbelievable.
and commit. This inmate had a pretty simple plan. He was being processed in a detention center. One of his buddies would distract the guard while he made his getaway. When he saw an extremely small window, he thought think thin over and over in his head before taking a running leap, diving through the window. Once outside, he got into the getaway car his girlfriend was waiting in, and they were off
Wow.
like a modern-day Bonnie and Clyde.
I was just about to
26
say
days
that.
later, they were discovered living in an abandoned house in the next state after an anonymous tip-off. The warden
Wow.
said he's taking extra steps and putting locking mechanisms on the window, which
Wow.
would have been a no-brainer in a prison.
Right.
Hey, you still there? Well, since you made it this far, here are all the shout-outs we promised everyone.
That's
Wow.
crazy, bro. Like, those escapes were crazy, bro. Like, damn. They really, like, that was real.
Wow.
The
Yeah.
fact that it was real, that just blows your mind.
Like, I'm just like, wow.
Quick
I just can't believe people are like so.
on the feet.
Well, the prisoners, yeah, but the staff, the workers, the police, y'all.
You gotta be quick on your feet in jail, man. That's how it goes, man. But go ahead again, let us know in the comment section down below y'all thoughts and opinions on this video, man. Let us know if hey, if y'all was in that predicament, will y'all be jumped through the window too? You know what I'm saying? Just think in. He straight died through. Like Trey
Yep.
said, I'ma die.
No.
That ain't gonna be.
Okay, come on. Come on, baby.
Again, man, if y'all don't know what time it is, y'all don't know what we do around here. I do go by the name and get this in.
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are, y'all.
Ain't no time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money low, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.